In this video, I'd like to talk on time-efficient light field acquisition using coded aperture and events. First, let me mention what a light field is. A light field is usually represented as a set of multi-view images. Due to the high redundancy among the views, an efficient imaging method is necessary. This is an overview of our method. The imaging system is composed of a coded aperture and an event camera. We apply 4 aperture patterns in sequence during a single exposure. And we capture an image frame and event stack simultaneously. They are fed to a pre-trained CNN, from which a light field with 8x8 views is reconstructed. This slide shows a result. The data acquired from the imaging system are shown on the left, and the light field reconstructed from them is on the right. Before describing our method, I will mention some preliminaries about coded aperture imaging. We assume the target scene is static. The camera takes a semi-transparent coding pattern placed at the aperture plane. Each element in the coding pattern corresponds to a viewpoint of the light field. Several coding patterns are applied in sequence, and several images coded with different coding patterns are captured. Finally, the light field is computationally reconstructed through a pre-trained CNN. However, this method requires a long measurement time. This is because 2 or more coded images are required for accurate reconstruction. To solve this issue, we propose to use an event camera with a coded aperture, which enables us to complete the measurement in a single exposure. Now, I will describe our method. We combine a coded aperture and an event camera in the imaging system. The event camera records intensity changes as events in a high temporal resolution. The events are recorded asynchronously at each pixel. Image frames are also captured simultaneously in a lower temporal resolution. We apply 4 aperture patterns in a single exposure. The image frame becomes the sum of 4 coded aperture images. Individual coded aperture images are not directly observed. We simultaneously capture the events that are caused by the change of coding patterns. The events carry the parallax information among the 4 coded images. An event stack is defined as the sum of events during each coding pattern. A light field is computationally reconstructed through a pre-trained CNN. The CNN is jointly trained with the aperture coding patterns in an end-to-end manner. Next, I show some results of simulated experiments. We compared several variants of our method, including ablation cases. We also compared our method against other imaging methods. The reconstruction CNN was retrained for each imaging method. This is the result with LEGO Knights. Our method obtained a visually convincing result. Let me show you another scene. Finally, let me mention the real-world experiments. This slide shows our prototype camera and experimental setup. Each coding pattern took about 5.5 milliseconds. Therefore, the measurement can be completed within 22 milliseconds. This is the result obtained with our prototype camera. On the left are the image frame and event stacks acquired from the prototype camera. On the right is the reconstructed light field. Our method works successfully in a real environment. To conclude, we proposed a time-efficient light field acquisition method that combines a coded aperture and an event camera. For further details, please visit our project website. Thank you for watching this video.